Thank you.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Hi, Patty. Good morning.
Welcome. You made it.
Oh,
Good. Everybody ready to-
Cindy, you want to get Denver? I think it's closed today.
the singing county?
Well, Denver is maybe not the whole county. I heard on the radio coming here because, I don't know, something to do with the virus, and they don't get paid, that's when they have the day off.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Especially right now with like
Everything's okay in your world?
early voting and the whole county. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out
So don't
how.
worry about me, I have to look something up before I forget.
How do I zoom in? I know I do this and I don't know what I do. I like just
Well,
scrolled or something. I don't know if I just hit it wrong.
The answers you go to, once you go to Zoom.
Well, it's not Zoom. It's YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have no idea really about Zoom, so I shouldn't even be responding there.
It's in this. Yeah.
Giant Amber.
I know. I'm so ready.
If you go up to view on the top bar,
Here.
higher up it says view, just next to edit and between edit and history.
Oh, view.
And then
Hi, I can't seem to find your number, will you call me?
Zoom out.
I guess
Will you? Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
I can do it.
'Cause I've
That's
been-
okay.
it's
What?
At one point, I just like clicked on it and then I went back to.
okay.
That could be good.
It says it's okay.
All right, cool. I was just gonna write a little message, but I'll say it today.
Trying to get the
That's okay.
messages I see.
That's all right. No.
Yeah, come in here today, it's kind of nice.
Yay! Hi. Good morning.
I'm not sure why it's not showing your chat box.
That's okay.
How are you?
Sorry about
What I
that.
really wanted to do was show them the altar.
That's been lasting for a while. So I guess a little bit of east light is what, I understand they're supposed to have east light. And it must get just enough of it.
I don't want to mess with it, so I don't know what happened.
Thank you. Thanks for trying.
That's my understanding, is that they're supposed to sit with east light. But, that doesn't always happen in my
That's okay,
life. But when I have, and when I'm really disciplined in taking, totally and soaking them one day a week, and then you just put them back in the water. Now
Yes.
this is just soak them,
Yeah.
you can pick them up, and, let it sit in the sink or whatever, they last really well. Mine now are a little different, I'm right in a radiator right there, and then the east window, and it's a little different.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. I'm doing good.
You're an answer
Namaste.
here, Dave, it's pretty.
Thank you. I struggle with this mop all the time.
Well, I do too, but, yeah, at least you have a mop, I couldn't, didn't cut.
All right, good morning, namaste. Those of you joining me at home. I just wanted to move the chair off to the side for a moment so you can see the beautiful altar that Katrina has created. Maybe Michael helped. But we have some deities represented, some pumpkins with those really cool, like knobby, I love those, all that texture. Some beautiful flowers, and this is in celebration of Navratri. Is that how you say it? Navratri. And it's a celebration of light. So let's do our class today. With that, most likely I'll just keep the chair there if that's okay for you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
fine.
so you can see the altar as well. And let's get started in our chair with our feet to the floor. All right, so here we go again. October 19th, we get another day, another week, and moving into the cooler weather. Got some lovely jackets myself.
We have socks on.
Yeah, the beauty of our chair yoga is we get to keep our socks on, keep our feet warm. If you're practicing on a mat, you need your feet, to the floor for the stickiness, but we get to have our socks on. So anything to make yourself comfortable is good, and it helps us to feel and into the ease, right? So, Claudia has her jacket on. I just took mine off and I'm adjusting to the temperature, but yeah, vest. She has a vest. So let's begin just by, maybe taking the hands to the thighs or the tops of the knees and just taking a moment to peel our back away from the back of the chair and sit up nice and tall here. And the purpose of this part of our practice is really to feel and sense. So feeling the feet first, and just let the toes spread out a little bit today. Give them a little wiggle, and then just let the toes spread and set them down. Feel and sense that there's a little bit of pressure in your hands, and that little bit of pressure is pushing down to your feet. Yeah, you can even slide your hands down your knees. You can feel that to your knees, I should say. And when you press into the hands, you can also lift your heart, so it creates a better posture. And something we'll work with a lot today is purely our spine and this sense of being tall. Okay? So crown of the head drifts up towards the ceiling. Chin becomes neutral and level with the earth. So we're not lifting the chin or tucking it in, but just finding more length across the back of the neck. Simply close your eyes or soften your gaze down towards the floor. And we'll utilize the vision of the altar, vision of the orange and yellow and red flowers. You can even visualize those colors of the leaves that have changed, and many have actually fallen to the earth again. Let's turn our awareness towards nature and towards the light. And as this transition fully into fall, where all the leaves are covering the earth like a blanket, we get an opportunity to set new intention and create newness in our lives. And whatever that means for your particular practice for this next 40 minutes, perhaps a goal a day or several goals in a day. But for this practice, we'll connect with nature. And let us intend to plant new seeds of hope, of a collective healing, perhaps, and a deeper sense of unity among our brothers and sisters, and a deeper sense of unity with nature. We can choose any one of those, and we'll simply bring our hands to our heart, and whichever one speaks to you most, allow that to be your focus for your practice today. And this is helpful in just increasing the potency, the productivity of our practice and our awareness. Good, and with your hands to heart, just simply take a deep breath in, fill the lungs completely. And take a big breath out, let it go. Good, and just breathe the eyes open, chin tucks in slightly, and we'll just interlace those fingers, bring your elbows very wide. Good. Press the webbing of the fingers together. Give a little sweet hug of the webbing. Good. And then pull the elbows in, pull the palms together. And we'll start with the wrists today. Just roll them out. One up, over, and around, if you think of it that way. And gently reverse. Good. And then bring your hands to heart. Take another big, giant breath in, please. Good. Exhale. Press your palms away, out in front of you. Reach, reach, reach. Round your back and just morning stretch. Good. Let's bend up the elbows, both of them. Reach up, stretch up to the sky. Breathe in. And open your arms nice and wide. Let's go like that. Good. Flip your palms and reach up, stretch up to the sky. Bring your palms to touch and bring your hands to heart. Awesome. Once again, interlace the fingers, big breath in. Exhale, press the palms away, reach out in front of you. Good. Bend the elbows, inhale, reach up, stretch up to the sky. Exhale, open your arms so wide. Reach wide. Good. Flip the palms, reach up, stretch up. And bring your hands to heart. Nice and easy. Awesome. Good. Let's move, opening the hands like a book. Press the opposite hand, back of hand into each other. Just roll the wrists again, just in this different way. Starting with the wrists, shoulders, and then moving into the neck is just a really therapeutic way to start your day. And that's where we're headed. So palms back to touch, peel them open towards the floor, backs of hands to backs of hands. Then they twist the opposite way or spin the opposite way. Right? And even bringing in that essence of therapy into our practice. Just thinking of our practice as therapeutic is helpful. It is to me. Good. And then hands come back to the knees, please. Let's lift the shoulders up towards the ears, draw them back and down. A couple more like that. Lift. You can use the breath as you inhale, lift the shoulders. As you exhale, drop them down. Lift the shoulders. And drop them down. Good. Let's sit up nice and tall. Press the hands into the tops of knees. Lift your heart, lift your chin. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, scoop and round. Feel your stomach contract. A little firm. Good. Inhale, lift and open. This is cow, seated. And exhale, cat the back, rounded. Good. Two more on your own. Use your breath cycle. Not only to match the movement to slow, but to slow the breath down. So when we're more aware of breathing in and inhaling to the top of the movement and exhaling to the bottom of the movement, we get better at breathing. Good. Roll up, rise up, nice and easy. Let's take our left arm nice and long. Staying with that good posture, remember. And bring your hand to the elbow or to shoulder, fingertips to shoulder, and let's just roll. So I think here we get a bit more rotation by creating these big giant circles, getting all that synovial fluids going to your fullest range of motion, and reverse, opposite way. Good. And let the elbow come back to neutral, but wide, out in the way. Yeah, open up the arm, nice big breath in. And let's cross the body. Yeah. So one of our ways that we move energy in the body is by moving our limbs. So just feel and sense that you're kind of tipping your weight from hip to hip or sit bone to sit bone. Now let's add the breath. Inhale as you open arm. Exhale as you close. Good. All right, how's the shoulder? Nice and warm, yeah? Awesome. All right, let's take it to big, open wide, and if possible, reach up, stretch up to the sky. Now we want to just open the ribs as much as we can. So lift that shoulder, lift the fingertips. Good. And just open it nice and wide. Ah, there's a lot of warmth there. That's a good thing. All right, let's move to other side. Reach and stretch. Breathe in. Good. Elbow bends, fingertips to shoulder. We'll just start with these biggest circles we can create with our elbow. And really visualizing just the smoothness of the rotation of shoulder. Good. And then reverse. Good. And then open up this arm. Breathe in. Exhale, take it across the body. And just for the first part of this, just feel the fluidity. So as we extend that arm and as we reach across the body, we feel and sense that we're tipping from side to side, opening the front body, and just increasing the flow of energy throughout our body. Good. All right. One more. Inhale. And exhale. All right. Bring it up to the sky. I want to keep that warmth and utilize that warmth. So really reach. So let the shoulder lift, lift, lift. Yep, good. And let the ribs open along the body. Good. Breathe in. Good. And then wide, wide, wide. Awesome job. All right. Now with all that warmth, we're going to move into a simple neck stretch. Turn your head, please. Just right chin stays level, but turn your chin right over left shoulder. And just feel the shoulders relax down and away. Gentle stretch. And then come through center very slowly and gaze over the opposite shoulder. Or just keep your chin low. Just relax the shoulders, soften. Good, and then come through center once again, very slowly as the chin reaches opposite shoulder, lift the chin and nose up towards the ceiling like a rainbow or an arc to the opposite side, and then gently back to the opposite shoulder. Good, one more as you, yes, just stretch out that neck. Good. Come back over and we'll go all the way around in a circle. So you can let the chin drop in towards chest and just create like a circle, leading with the chin and the nose. I know that sounds odd, but that's really truly how the skull moves correctly. Yeah. All right, so back to center, relax the shoulders and we'll just open the front of the throat. So lift your chin away from chest, eyeballs up towards the ceiling, and kind of jut the chin out. Stretch the throat, and then open up the mouth, stretch the jaw, and reclose. Good, and then bring your head back to center. Awesome. All right, let's move into the legs. Let's start with a little gentle patting of the feet into the floor. Again, increasing the flow, the energy of the legs. Good, sit up nice and tall. Press into your right foot and lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. And let's move into the ankle here. Pull the toes towards you, walk, and then press the toes away. Good, again. Katrina, did I get that wrong? Is Navrati harvest?
It's celebrating the
Mother Earth.
right,
Yes, the harvest, the abundance of Mother Earth.
but in a sense, it swings right into Diwali, which is the light right after this.
Okay, cool.
So you were
I didn't want to misinform anyone. Thank you. Good. All right. Bend up this knee, please. Interlace the fingers. So our sweet, I mean, it makes sense, right? The pumpkins and the beautiful flowers. All right. Take a big breath in. Be very tall. And then pull the knee into the chest. Good. And one more like this. And just give yourself a sweet softening of the tissues of your low back. So let your tissues soften in your mind. Good. Now let's roll this ankle out here. There's a difference. Yeah. You feel those muscles. That's kind of cool. All right, good. And then let's extend this leg out in front of us just for a moment. Feel and sense right below your belly button is very strong as you press this foot away. Sit up as tall as possible. This is helpful in our posture. Breathe in and release. Awesome. Good. Pat out the feet. And let's move to the other side. So first press into left foot and lift your right leg. And then pull your toes in and in. Good. And then point the toes away. And pull the toes in. Good. Good. Give it a few rolls in one direction. And a few rolls in the other direction. Awesome. Good. And slowly engage your core. Bring your knee up into your chest. Interlace the fingers where you can. It can be hamstring or shin. Sit up very tall and take a deep breath in. And as you squeeze your knee in, just feel and sense a stretch. Oh, good. And then inhale again, loosen up. And this one, just softening the low back tissues. So just think about all that's spreading across the low back. Just let it be stretching. That's better. Good. And then gently roll out your ankle here. Is it on?
Yeah.
Good. And then gently and slowly extend this leg again. Now this is kind of hard. So flexion the foot, sit up tall, feel your belt right below belly button, very strong. Take a big breath in and lower the foot. Good. Shake it out, please. Awesome. And with that sense that we felt across the low back, we're going to take it into that forward fold. So slide your hands down your legs and bring your elbows to your knees. All right, so here we go across opposite hand to opposite elbow. And feel yourself really weighted into those elbows. And then extend through your spine, meaning lift your heart a little bit forward. Yeah, that, good. Chin might come away from chest a little bit. Yeah, and then you feel a lot of extension across your back body. Good. And then as you press into those elbows, you can kind of let the heart drift, gaze goes down, and then you may feel a sense of traction across your low back, and that's the goal. So crown of the head drifts forward, shoulders away from your ears. So let your head be longer than your shoulders. Do it one more breath here. Breathing. Good. And slowly roll up, rise up, nice and easy, nice and slow. Yeah, you can use the hands. Good. Yeah. All right, let's move upper body once again. Reach and stretch left arm up to the sky. And take it on over for a side body stretch. Good. Use your ribs and strongly press to reach up. And take it on over again. Good. One more. Inhale, rise up. And exhale over to the side. And then roll forward very slowly, very easily. Once this hand comes to knee, bring your spine to center and then roll up from there, right through center. Awesome job, ladies. Relax the shoulders. Awesome. Really good. All right, reach and stretch right arm up to the sky and take it on over. Very easy. And then use your strength of ribs to bring it up. Breathe in. Exhale over. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And then just take that roll forward. Very easy. Reach the hand to the knee. And once the spine comes to center, roll up through the center. Nice and slow. Awesome. Good. Let's take shoulders up to ears, please. And then draw it back and down. One more. Lift the shoulders. And draw back. All right, how are we doing? Guys feeling looser? Yeah. All right, let's move into the aspects of the joints more with our standing poses. So standing up, and we'll come to back of chair. So all of that is just to really warm us up for some balance, some standing stuff, but we want to keep that kind of flow of energy. And when I woke up this morning, it was really about posture. So as I was standing in the mirror, doing my hair. Just kidding.
A little for you.
Or just brushing my teeth. It's just all about posture. And if you see yourself kind of slouching to one hip or forward, yeah, that's the one we want to eliminate the most. So when we start to roll the shoulders forward, that's when we're like kind of collapsing, protecting the heart, all this space here. So we're really gonna work on, boom, yeah, getting that good posture today. So look down at your feet and see that they're hip width distance apart and that all 10 of your toes are pointing forward. Awesome. Good. And hands resting on the back of chair. Let's just bend our knees. Both of them come straight forward. Press your both feet evenly and stand up nice and tall. Good. Without locking out the knees, so you can just kind of baby bend both knees a little bit. Feel and sense from your belly that you're strong. You're slightly pulling your shin bones together. I know it's weird, it seems strange. So you're slightly contracting together to midline, slightly contracting even thigh bones to midline. And then you feel and sense a little more strength in the belly, and the tail goes down a little bit. It's almost like your tailbone has a small little weight. Yeah, you can take one hand to low belly and one hand to low back and kind of shift that. And you can feel that it will open your heart. We move up the body from the navel to the chest and allowing the chest to be open, feeling that the collarbones are spreading away from each other. That's a cool sensation to feel. And our palms now will rest alongside our body and we'll open the palms towards the front of space. This is Tadasana pose. So you're strong like a mountain. And this is where we ground our feet into the earth. And we stand as tall as we possibly can. And we feel and sense the breath, broadening the collarbones, lifting our heart on inhale. And we feel our fingertips heavy and the bottoms of our feet rooting into the floor on exhale. So simple, but so nourishing. One more breath like this. And let's lift and reach both arms up to the sky. Take a big breath in. Bring the palms to touch and bring your hands to heart. Good. Press the palms in towards one another. Open up the elbows wide. Separate the hands away from the chest a little bit. And when you press strongly the palms to touch, whoa, you should feel a sense of strength in the front body. Right where I just explained, the collarbones, the pectorals, and even the center of heart. So just one more breath, pressing palms together. Feel your core engaged. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, and that's the wrists too. Reach up, stretch up, both palms to touch. And if you can, just open the arms nice and wide. Good. All right, hands to the back of chair and shift your weight, please, into your left foot. So I'll go right. And lift your foot straight out to the side. You can do opposite hand to hip if you would like. And bring it down, just touch the toe. Good. Now when you lift your right leg, look down, flexion in the ankle. Yes. Feel a little higher of a lift. Breathe in. Yes, good. Yep. And then lower down. Good. We'll do 4 more like this. Lift and lower. And now we're moving into balance and also the glute. One more, I think. All right. Good. All right, lower the foot and kind of shake it out, let it go. Bend one knee and then the other. Let the heels lift. Good. All right, moving to other side. Shift your weight into your right foot. And just, you can go opposite hand to hip, one hand to chair, whatever works for your balance. Lift your foot and then lower the toe. Oh, is that what you're trying to look for? Lift and lower. Find my mat. It's right here. Are you looking for your phone?
Yeah, sorry that happened.
Oh, that's okay.
Sounded like it was right.
You saw it? Did you see it?
No, but it sounded like it was right.
Oh, I thought.
It said
I thought
find
it
my
was right
mat.
here.
Oh, it was just going on the phone.
All right, that's all right. Couple more. So we'll move into the other side and it will be like a little different. So shift your weight back into left foot and let's bring the heel slightly behind us. Okay.
Are we talking that we have the, we're
So
moving the left foot?
yeah, so we're going to shift back into, it doesn't matter, opposite side.
It
Just
doesn't
go,
matter.
yeah.
This is my opposite side.
Okay,
Okay.
so lift your right foot.
But I,
Bring
okay.
Yeah, bring your heel behind you and just do little tiny baby circles. And we're gonna do both sides, so it doesn't matter, yeah. So what we're trying to do here is not only balance and be very tall, but if you can get the heel a little behind, right, a little behind, you can really focus on that glute muscle. Yeah, better, good, breathe and circle it out. Reverse the direction. Good, and bring it back to center. And we'll switch it out. So opposite side, doesn't matter. Shift your weight into the one you were just had lifted and lift your leg right behind you. So there is a difference. Before we're straight out to the side, and now we want to take the heel behind us, okay? And really just working into that glute muscle. And if you feel like it's out in front of you, it's not going to have the same effect. If it's out alongside, try your best to get the heel slightly behind. Good. And gently reverse directions. Awesome job. All right, and all this in preparation for the biggest move of today is our warrior three. Okay, so both hands to back of chair. Reestablish your feet hip width distance apart. And everyone bend your knees straight forward and then press through your feet very strong. Stand up tall. Good. Little shift of weight into left foot and bring your toes behind you. So now you have no choice, right? Try to stay nice and lifted and strong through the spine. And as you start to lift your heel behind you, start to tip your heart forward. I know. So we're relying on the chair a little bit and do your best to lift the heel maybe an inch or two. Gaze down and let your shoulders relax away from your ears and your heart be open. Flex that back foot, even if the toe is touching, and really press through the back heel. Be strong. Breathe in. And slowly release. Bring the foot back down. Good. And that's hard, right? It's balance and strength. Okay? Shake it out, let it go. And shift your weight, please, into your right foot and bring your left toes behind you. So just bring them to the floor first. Reestablish that you're standing up super tall through right leg. And then as you start to lift the heel, feel all the back muscles engage, the back of your leg muscles engage. And let your heart lower just a little bit. That's the balance piece. Tipping the torso slightly. I know. And then just find one spot to gaze at. Maybe it's the chair, maybe it's the floor, right? And then flex that back ankle. Yeah, even if the toes are touching, press through the heel. Be so strong through back body. And let your shoulders draw away from your ears and your heart be very open. Breathe in. And slowly lower. Nice and easy. So that was a pretty long hold for a warrior
It makes
three.
you feel like they're gonna collapse.
Oh yeah, so if it feels like a little bit shaky, is what they're saying.
We're using something.
Strength, yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So we want to feel something. All right, just shake it out and let it go, and let's establish our grounding. After we took flight in our warrior three, we want to bring ourselves back to earth for tree pose. And what better way to embody the spirit of fall is to become a tree. Shift your weight, please, into right foot and bring your left heel to the inside of the ankle. You can bring one hand to the heart or both hands to heart, your choice. And push down into that ball of foot to stand up taller. Or you can even shift the foot to the inside of the calf if you'd like to challenge yourself. Wherever you are, find one spot to gaze. And if you'd like, you can release the arms as branches. Whatever allows you to stay focused and balanced and breathing. Trees breathe. Good. And then gently bring your hands to heart. And knee back to center, maybe hands to back of chair. All right. Shift your weight, please, into left foot and bring right heel to the inside of the ankle. Gently press down into the foot as you stand up as tall as possible. Everything from that center once again. And then maybe both hands to heart, or both hands or one. Good. And maybe opening up. Most important is that you still your gaze and breathe. Good. Embodying a tree today. Rooting down and come back to center. Good. Knee comes back to center and foot comes to the earth. Awesome. Maybe just a little gentle shake out with the fingers and shake out the knees. All right, so let's just loosen up the joints here in Tadasana. Let's go a little bit wider with the feet, about shoulder width distance apart. So you have that stability. Good. Let your arms dangle alongside your body. Your fingertips become heavy. And we're just gonna bounce a little. Let the knees be soft. And this bouncing is just to increase that floatiness in our body. So whatever works for you. And then we'll just do one more like sweet shoulder release here. So as you're kind of loosey-goosey through all the joints, a little bit of bounce, we're gonna lift the shoulders up and bring them back. So like a big ball in the arms, and then yeah. Open up, yeah. And a few more of these. Just be big and floaty. It's like you are the ball, right? And just as long as you're breathing, maybe one more. Good, and then arms just shaking alongside the body once again. A little more floaty. Good. All right. And then gently come back to center and establish this weight. All right, keep your feet wide and straighten out the legs. Bring your palms to the thighs. Stand up very tall. Reach and stretch your left arm up to the sky. Breathe in, reach. And take it up over. Oh, that's good. Inhale, rise up. And switch it out. Reach, right arm up. Reach. And take it over. Good. And come on up. Awesome job. All right, let's stretch out those hips that we worked. Go ahead and have a seat on your chair. And once again, reestablish your feet to the floor. And one of our favorite stretches, right? Figure four. Move your weight, press into your right foot and lift your left knee to your chest. You look good. She's in a precarious spot. It's kind of funny. I'm sorry. I'm laughing. So take a big breath in, long spine. And pull the knee in. I have to close my eyes. So good. Good. Now flexion in the ankle. Set the ankle to the knee and let this knee open. Sit up very tall. So this area that you feel sensation is where we really want to work those glute muscles for our posture, right? If you would like, you can let the hands become heavier, and you can also shift your shoulders a bit forward, but keep extension of your spine. Keep this long spine. Right. Press into the bottom foot, press into the hands, and rise up nice and slow. Awesome job. This is a great stretch. You can do this sitting on the floor or lying on your back. It's just a great way to stretch the hips. Okay. And low back, it really does extend into low back. All right, press into left foot, bring your right knee to your chest, and release the fingers. Just take a moment to breathe in and squeeze the knee, just stretch out low back. Good, and then flexion this ankle, set the ankle to knee, sit up nice and tall, just let this knee relax. Hands to the leg, and just feel into sensation for a moment. Feel that you're tall through spine. Take a breath in, and maybe the heart or shoulders lower. Wow. Good. Feel and sense that the stretch is going across that hip and maybe even into low back if you're folding. Good. And then gently press into the hands, press into that bottom foot to rise up. Awesome. All right, and release. Nice and easy. Nice and chill. Good. Pat out the feet. All right, we'll do a final twist, which, we just want to be gentle with our spine. A lot of work with sitting up tall. The side body stretches really help with this because it opens the ribs to get us prepared for our spinal twist. So let's reach and stretch our left arm long. Good. And really go wide. Open up the chest. Breathe in. Good. And then sweep this arm all the way across the front body. Keep your chin level into opposite thigh or knee. Sit up nice and tall. Bring it all the way down to the leg. Sit up nice and tall and open the chest in the opposite direction. And take your chin to right shoulder gently, if your neck allows. And take your eye gaze to the corners of your eyes. Good, and then gently and slowly untwist. Come all the way back to center. Yeah, anything, shake up the feet, shoulders. And let's reach and stretch our right arm long and just really open up the chest. So it's kind of twisting the same direction and then reach way out in front of you. Sweep the hand to the opposite thigh or knee. Sit up very tall. There you go, good. Let the shoulders relax, and then the chin is level with the chest, at the center of chest, for a breath. Continuing to feel from your belly button, your navel, all the way up the spine. Take your chin towards maybe your left shoulder, and your eye gaze in the same.
So we cancel that. Ourselves get it covered and.
Good, and then gently and slowly come on back. Good. We'll just do a little counter twist in the opposite direction. So open up the arm, just twist in the opposite direction. Good, and then gently come back to center. All right.
Is it time?
No, it's not time yet.
Oh, good, because I have to go. But just let me know.
Yeah.
If you want a little bit like that.
It's 11:26.
Oh, okay, you got it. I got it.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna drop in right here. Claudia's like, can't wait for meditation. Yeah, we'll go a few minutes long today, so if you need to exit off of online, feel free to be aware of the time. All right, so let your feet come to the earth and let your hands come to your legs. You can lean back in the chair and kind of relax those back muscles if you would like, for this. Or sit up nice and tall and continue with the internal gaze. So as you drop the eyelids, drop into your center, the center of your heart. We'll move our awareness to the breath. And just smoothing out the inhales through the nose and smoothing out exhales. We'll try to lengthen the exhale breath. So push the air out to the very, very bottom of your exhalation, emptying completely. Even when you think there's no air left, press it away. And then you're ready for a fresh, new breath in. And breathe out. So each exhalation is to the very bottom. It might be even longer, maybe even twice as long as inhale. And if your awareness has shifted away from your heart, just simply bring it back to your heart space and feel the sense of movement of the breath. But that's the only movement. The rest of the body is very still, except for the breathing part. And if you start to notice like a sense of one side of the brain is maybe more engaged, or where you feel or notice that your awareness is shifted to one side or the other of left or right side. Bring your awareness to the center of your brain.
You don't have to do it for me. Here we go.
A few more deep, full breaths.
Oh, is it?
And gently and simply just bring your hands to the heart
Oh,
in prayer. So palms to touch. Let your thumbs come all the way into your heart space. And just feel and sense this calm, the stillness. And let us acknowledge that this is available to us at any time we choose. By simply placing our feet to the floor and breathing very deeply, closing our eyes, we can shift our awareness to our heart and quiet the mind. Let's let our chin bow in slightly towards our heart space and acknowledge the light within. Acknowledge also the bounty of Mother Earth. And acknowledge that we have everything we need and are abundant in our own lives. Let us also acknowledge that we are all connected to one another. And it is in this way that we are one. Namaste. I feel better. All right, so just as I said at the end of this practice, this is always available to us, right? It's a matter of taking the time and just bringing awareness to our consciousness, bringing awareness to our field of consciousness. And if it needs to be shifted, cleansed, or clarified, we move towards that. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.